where secrets sleep, history whispers buried deep. Dig it up, don't pass it by. Every tone's a piece of time. Detecting, make 1, 2, chasing the sound. Lost treasures waiting in the ground. Through the hum, the beats, the steady song, saving the past where it belongs.
Well, I wasn't recording yet, and I have a little bit of a coin spill here at 3 pennies so far. And I turned the camera on. Oh, there's another coin. Looks like another penny. There's more in there somewhere. Maybe not. Hang on. Oh, that fell out. There it is. That's a green one. I will take a look at them after the fact. See if we have any decent ones. They all look like memorials, more modern. Oh, wait, there's more in there. Let's see what we got. No, I don't have my glove on at the moment because I had to take it off to use my camera. There's another penny. That's my best coin spill so far, and it's just pennies, but I'll take them. Those are good. Back on the next one. Okay, got another target. Just a little bit of ways from the penny spill. Looks like it's right. Ooh. Looks like it's right in here. Try to do this one as a live dig. Maybe. Nope, pull tab. Bummer. Sounded good. Back. Right. Moved over just a little bit more. Hadn't even got up off the ground. Got another target. Got the hole open. Wait, is that it? Is this some wire? No, it's just, that's not it. Let's see what we got. Oh, what's this? What is that? It almost looks like a almost looks like a pistol ball. I'm at the same park I found the little 3-ringer, which I think was a Williams cleaner round. But that doesn't look like a split shot. I mean, it's too big. It's not very heavy though. I don't know. I'll clean it up later and take a look at it. Alright, we moved a little bit of ways away. Right over in that area is where I found that little ball. I'm about 10 feet away. Got another signal. It might be in the clump. That looks like I missed it. Well, where did you go? Must be really tiny. Well, I definitely moved it. Just don't know where. Yep, I'll try to find it with both hands and I'll get back if I find it. Yeah, I thought it was a stick. It's just a piece of wire. Some kind of connector. Alright, moved a little bit further over from where I found that wire. I'm getting multiple targets. It's in the penny range. Maybe I got another little penny spill. I'll break the hole open and see what we find. Be right back. Okay, we got the hole open. And appears to be in the clump. Yep, there it is. There's one. I know I had multiple targets, but that's another penny. Just another memorial. Sure seemed like there was multiple targets down here, though. I've got my legend turned up in recovery speed because this park was pretty trashy when I was here last. Well, this one seems to be over here. I'll try to do this one-handed, but the ground is super hard. I'm dealing with quite a bit of MI as well. Looks like a piece of aluminum foil. I saw it. Let's see if there's anything else in there. No, I guess that was just it. I'll sweep the area again. See if I pick up those extra targets. And if I do, we'll dig them up and come back. But I am not hearing anything else with the pinpointer. Moved over to this big tree. I've been around it, not a whole lot. Did get a little signal here. Popped the plug. It was just a loud, solid 25, 26. I think I see it in the plug that I pulled out. I think it's right there. It looks like a coin. Maybe a nickel. It is a nickel. It's a modern. Just a modern Jefferson. But still, it's a coin. Nothing else in the hole. Back on the next one. Well, here's where I dug that nickel. And so you can see I'm about 9 inches pinpointer deep, or pinpointer away, and I've got another one down here. I don't think I got down. Oh, never mind. There it is. Just a nail. Dang it. See if there's anything else in there because it didn't sound like a nail. Yep. All right. Well, just an old nail. False alarm. Back on the next one. Moved over another 2 feet. Got 2 targets here. Got one up here I haven't popped yet somewhere. And then this one that I popped the plug on. It's just a bolt. Let's see if there's something else in there though. There's a jumpy 35. Might be something a little deeper. Maybe the nut that goes to the bolt. Oh, no, I'm just getting a halo. I needed a ground balance. So, just a crusty nut. Now let's see if we can get this one out one-handed. Due to the EMI, I've got the Legend sensitivity way down, so these should never be shouldn't be super deep on any of them. That is definitely a split shot sinker. Just some fishing tackle. But it sounded good. Alright. So at least the tree's become a little productive. We're back on the next one. Alright, I moved back over here to the playground. About 15 feet from that tree. And I'm getting a quarter signal. Maybe getting multiple signals. This is the strongest one. We'll try this one first. It was a little jumpy, but it was a pretty solid 50. 50-51. Okay. Hard to do one-handed. Oh, there it is. It was a quarter. Just a state quarter. We'll clean it up and see if it's worth anything. Any special date or anything on it, but it's just a no modern. Now I got another one here, so let's hope for a quarter spill. Since we had our penny spill, we found a nickel. Could use a dime, get our cycle. I like detecting around these benches where the parents will sit while they're watching their kids play. That's a thumbtack. That'll get me later, but that's okay. Alright. Is that it? That was it. Alright. Getting a jumpy signal up here by the shelter house. It's probably foil, but we'll see. No, I see a coin. Just a penny. That looks like a zinc. I'm racking the pennies up today. Well, I'll take it. I'll have to find something a little older, but can't complain so far. It's been a good day. Okay, hunt's over. I've been home for a little while. Park started to get busy, so I stopped recording. Kept digging for quite a while. Found quite a bit. Just didn't stop to pull the camera out every time, just because kids started showing up as school started getting out. So anyway, this is the not so fun stuff. A lot of can slaw, a lot of old can slaw, which is always good at a new park for me, because when I find things like the beaver tails, these old bottle caps, this one in particular, I don't know if you can see in here, but it's got a gold foil on it. Anytime you hit on those and you go to dig them up, that always gives you a heart attack. Got quite a few rusty nails, that one bolt, broken piece of aluminum, kind of looks like part of a arrow shaft, which makes a little bit of sense considering I've been finding some modern and not so modern rifle rounds, handgun rounds, that sort of thing. So, you know, it may be fill dirt that they brought in when they built the park. I guess it could be left over from the original land use where the park is now. I know it's an old property. A couple grommets, this metal clip off of something, and then a pencil eraser that still has a piece of the lead sticking out of it apparently. So that was our scrap finds, trash finds. So we'll take a look at some of the better finds that we found here in just a second. Okay, now for some of the good stuff. I haven't cleaned any of it up yet. I'll get some better photos of some of these coins and stuff when I get it cleaned up. But this is some kind of tool. I'm guessing it's some kind of electrical doohickey. Not quite sure on that, but it's all plastic except for, I believe it's got a copper wire down the middle, which is what caught the metal detector. This is a super old hinge, and a golf ball. Found a golf ball. That was a service find. Really old hinge. It was down there pretty deep, 7-8 inches at the base of a tree. So that's really cool. If you guys remember from my previous trip there, I found an old lock plate, or the lock latch for a gate of some kind as well. So maybe similar for the same door, a big heavy iron deal. This is intriguing. I haven't cleaned it up yet. It's got kind of a chisel type shape to it. It's really heavy. It's definitely iron. It's got kind of a flat edge, like maybe it was hammered. It was found at the base of a tree stump, underneath the roots. So I don't know if maybe it was part of some log splitting that they were doing back in the day, or what. Here's that ball. I haven't cleaned it up yet. It's heavier than it felt when I had my glove on. It's definitely heavy. So I was concerned that maybe it was an aluminum, like spray paint can mixing ball, but it's too heavy, I think, to be that. But I'll take a look at that. 2 fishing weights. This appears to be a more modern center fire round, maybe. Not quite sure. It's heavy, but it appears to be a fired bullet of some kind. So I'm not 100% sure. I'll get it cleaned up and see if I can make anything out of it. Here is a modern casing that I found. Don't know if I can see. It says 1984 on it. I can't make out the caliber yet, but I mean, it looks pretty hefty, so I'm thinking maybe a 40 or a 45. Looks a little big to be a 9. But I'll get it cleaned up and see if I can figure out exactly what it is. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zinc pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top 5 are definitely copper, or top 4 are definitely copper. The bottom 3 I think are copper, but I haven't cleaned them up to find out yet. We got the 1 modern nickel. I did find 2 dimes, so I did get 1 cycle, because I did find 1 quarter as well. I haven't cleaned up the dimes. They look old. That one's got some black to it, but I don't believe that they're silver. But I'll have to look, because I did find one of my pennies was 64. So I believe on the silver pennies, 64 was the last Roosevelt silver. So could get lucky, never know. But I'll get them cleaned up, and get some pictures to throw up here at the end of some cleaned up pieces. And that'll be it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We'll check back on the next time. Okay, so I've cleaned them up a little bit. The dimes were both clad, so nothing special there. Quarter was just clad, nickel was just clad. There was no special marks on either one of those that are anything to worry about. Still have no idea what this is. It's iron. It's kind of axe head shaped. Super heavy. Got flat on that end like it was a chisel of some kind, but no idea, can't make it out, it's too corroded. This bullet casing does say WCC for the Winchester Cartridge Company, and it has a date 1984 on it, but I didn't find a caliber. Of course, Google Lens says it's 38 special, but I believe it's too short and fat for that. Haven't measured it or anything. I'm just eyeballing it. I would say that's probably a 44, 45 caliber, probably 45. Don't know, but anyway, still 1980s. Disappointment. This little ball is not lead. It's iron. It's magnetic. So my money is on a rusted ball bearing of some kind. Super heavy, but it is, like I said, magnetic, so it's not lead. This is lead. It looks to be a modern bullet. I mean, I don't know an age. I'm not a gunsmith, so I'm not sure. But if you use the AI Google Lens, it tries to tell you it's a mini ball, which it's definitely not. Tries to tell you that it's this or that. It's definitely lead. It's super heavy. It's not magnetic. It doesn't stick to the magnet. It's got some grooves in it. You can see it's banded. So I don't know. Maybe somebody out there can tell me. Pennies, I ended up with 6 full coppers. The rest of them were zincs. The oldest one, 2 1980s, 1982, 1971, 1973, and then this was the oldest, 1964. Again, nothing super special, but I do keep all my copper pennies. They're all going away, and the new ones just end up looking like trash, so I throw those in a Ziploc bag and use those for the better looking ones. I'll use as seeded for the kids. When I take kids out for the first time, I'll plant those in the playground or whatever. So they'll still find some use until they completely disintegrate, but for now, that's all I've got. So I appreciate you watching. Apologize again for the Crocs. I know that seems to trigger people that I wear Crocs when I'm metal detecting, but for medical reasons, that's what I'm going to continue to do. So if it offends you as much as it did the last guy, feel free to just ignore. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys on the next hunt. Thanks for watching.
Under the sun, the ground calls my name. A whisper, a secret, a treasure untamed. Digging deep, chasing ghosts in the dirt. Every beep, every buzz, every story's worth treasure underneath. Coin from a life once lived, a button lost, what tales it gives. Rusty nails, buckles gleam. Every fine's a dream unseen. Dig it up, don't pass it by. Every tone's a piece of time. Detecting 812, chasing the sound. Lost treasures wait.